Okay, guys, let's talk about this roadblock of it just gets decluttered. It just gets cluttered again. Why should I bother? I declutter something, and sure enough, there's just crap back there. I clear out the garage, and now it's just flooded with stuff again. And it can feel really frustrating. I hear this again and again, like, why should I bother? Why do I bother? Throw up my hands. Who cares? We'll just live in chaos. I say that because I've been there, you guys. And so what I really want to touch on here is that, first of all, I want to distinguish for you that there is a difference between decluttering, cleaning, and organizing. And a lot of times we think that we're decluttering when we are organizing or cleaning. But the truth is that decluttering is getting stuff out, it's removing, which is exactly why in the Maximize Mom system, like the remove, reset, we are removing because the only way to combat this roadblock of everything just gets cluttered again is we have to start removing things from the space. Okay. Because no matter how good of a system you put into place, if there's too much stuff, it will not stay. It will not stay clean. It will not stay decluttered. The only way to actually keep it clean and decluttered consistently is to minimize the amount of things in that space, minimize the amount of things in that area. And so if you have an area that you declutter and it is just the catch-all and it just everything goes back there, I would encourage you to keep doing new sweeps of this area. Okay, so let's say, for example, you clear off a kitchen table that's always loaded, right? You get rid of some stuff, and then before you know it, everything is just right back there. Before you lose your mind, stop and assess what actually came back. Okay, we have to start, put on your investigator hat, like be curious here. What ended up here? Okay, and why did it end up here? Is this stuff that I don't know where it goes and we don't need it and I can just get rid of it? Like I should get rid of it? Is it stuff that family members are putting there that that's just what they've always done with it? And we need to create a new system for that person or for those things. Um, is it me? Am I the problem? Like what is the stuff that's coming back into this space? And what can we do to keep fitting it out? Okay. And so we have to just keep approaching these heavy catch-all zones, these clutter zones, and we need to just keep decluttering and embrace the process. But the thing that's going to keep us going is shifting from this place of frustration where we're just like, it'll never stop. I can't win. Why do I bother? Shifting it to that place of curiosity and understanding that when clutter happens, there's a reason for it. And it's a really big opportunity to create a system around that stuff. Okay. So if you notice that everybody always just drops their bags on the table, they come home from school, backpacks on the table, they come home from school, paperwork on the table. Maybe we need to actually create some sort of a system. If you have an entryway, maybe we need to put up some hooks, right? Or maybe you need a bin system, right? Maybe you need a bin for each person where they can just dump all their crap. I'm a big believer in don't try to reinvent the wheel. If you're somebody or your family is somebody that they're dumpers, please do not try to make them sort their things into acrylic bins when they come home. It is not going to happen and you are going to lose your mind. Figure out ways to help them with the habits they already have. So instead of dumping it on the table, can we dump it in a basket, right? Let that curiosity drive you in these spaces that constantly get recluttered. Because then you'll go through again and you'll declutter and say, okay, let's create baskets, right? And so then you start building that habit with your family. You share the vision with them. You thank them for helping you create this. You share what that means, right? Like if you get the table decluttered, maybe that means that you can actually have dinner together as a family. Or maybe that means that now there's an open space if somebody wants to do a project or whatever that would be for you, right? Share that with your family and then thank them for getting on board with it. So rather than approaching it from this place of frustration, ask the question of, okay, I decluttered this. What is coming back in? and why. And then get creative with, okay, what do I need to do? Is there more to get rid of? Or do I need to create a system around this? And if you are struggling with ideas and you need help, get into the free community. That's a great place to share what you're going through, get feedback, get help, get recommendations. I love that community. I highly recommend it always. So if you struggle with this, definitely get in the worksheet, get in the journal. It'll help you dig even further into this. But I love you. I am proud of you, and I'll see you in the next one.